they got so absolutely ridiculous with their bullshit tech. And now, since it's being declassified everywhere, I'll just go ahead and let you know what we already knew. Because again, Epstein Island, the island itself, it became sentient. Um, kind of like all native lands, right? The Marshall Islands. That's my big brother shit. The Marshall Islands. Like I said, it was questionable about one of my brothers. All right, piss. Uh, I got my big brother and my little sister. I got a lot of little sisters now running around here that y'all still have the audacity to play stupid like they don't have my complete protection. Just to clarify, I'm KGB, my brother is KSG, so just so y'all know. But anywho, the island became sentient and contacted me. I'm gonna say close to a year, probably over a year ago now, and literally just started talking to me, channeling to me my third eye. That's how much shit y'all did. That's how much shit you did. Yeah, 0 point. This shit is coming 0 point because it was our family that became relative. And again, going back to my math, we're the biggest curators, brokers of child exploitation material and child trafficking on the planet. So imagine had our allies and other people just be like, oh, there's a, no shit. No wonder I never fucked with them. They're weird. I'm uncomfortable around. It's just weird, right? That I had to tell my family, yeah, my grandma's Oprah. To my dad, yeah, why does Aunt Cece look like Alicia Keys? And again, like you're not gonna gaslight. I'm like, I'm looking. You're telling me you put these people in the lineup. How come you never see Alicia Keys and Cecilia Robinson in the same room? Why don't you ever see Oprah Winfrey and in the same room? Like, why are all these celebrities randomly? I'm telling you, I set up so many things where Oklahoma has never been a hot spot for concerts and shows, festivals, and things like that. Why are these major artists like Mac Mill and Ariana Grande up here in the communities scheduling concerts? Of all places, Oklahoma City. You keep telling us Oklahoma City ain't got shit, got nothing, but yet Uma Thurman has rolled through, Adam Sandler, his whole crew, Rob Schneider out here with one eye, like all these people in Oklahoma because they knew somebody, right? People didn't trust me because of what they were doing. The same people that wanted to put the stigma, and again, my big brother who actually had, they always isolate twins, right? One is loved, one is neglected. And I'm Mr. Neglected over here, Mr. Invisible, Mr. Everybody. Why? What the fuck? Well, he was, big man on campus, but again, that's his own shit. I became big man on campus, and everybody looked to me to be, what do we do next, right? So I knew that my relatives, within 1 degree, were the biggest brokers of this shit on the planet. And then it turned into like an existence. I knew that. I also said, I'm not going down for their fucking sins. I'm going to be the one to take them out. Imagine how much karmic debt that they racked up for my fucking bloodline. Imagine. So me dog walking them, embarrassing them, all this other shit. He's embarrassment. Like, good. Keep saying that. I ain't shit. I'm nothing. Cool. Make sure everybody fucking knows how far removed I am from you. And understand that it was, oh yeah, that's my nephew. Yeah, that's my family. That's my cousin. Y'all better shut the fuck up on my name. Y'all better shut the fuck up. Y'all been hella silent. My dad never trusted me around the Robinsons as a kid. I remember vividly when my dad popped, my parents literally, quantum, I was there. The Marshall Islands. We shot, me and my guardians, my babysitters. And again, that's how we found out somebody got infiltrated. Like somebody was right there. And we found out this is what they're doing. This is what they're part of. That look, that's the same look I gave Superintendent or whatever the fuck she is, Alicia Keys. That look like I saw her. I saw her. I saw her on Epstein. I saw her. Um, because my dad's like, audio slave like a stone. We actually recorded that when I was a kid. I'm playing bass. I'm playing bass in there because I'm like, I want to try a new instrument. I've been playing drums. I want to do something different. I remember this shit. And the log is around here. The church we went to, dilapidated, is right up the street. If you take the fucking, what is it, the 13 route possibly, you drive right by it. Like, the church is here in Oklahoma City. I remember we're over here just playing or whatever. And my star dad, and I remember him vividly here, my star dad, and like, okay, making sure, like, they put up veils to us on what was going on. Um, yeah, some of your, but anyways, let me finish the story. But, yeah, put up veils to us, and we're over here just shooting a music video. Um, Big brother out there being a protector, all these other things, keeping certain people away from me. I'm over there just, and the next thing you know, I see those church doors, the ones that we can drive by. That's literally a living memorial of when we killed the original Jeffrey Epstein. Um, I remember those church doors opening and like just massive white light, just like blinding light. And everybody just looks, and I'm like, I see my dad right there. I was like, hey, dad. He's like, hey, baby. Um, I was like 5, 6 years old. And I was like, I sensed it. But as a kid, I really didn't put anything together. I was a happy-go-lucky kid. Like, I was just happy fucking kid, just out there fucking being a kid. Very happy kid. Had a very normal childhood, in my lucid waking state. I was quantum leaping. But I remember that. And then my dad, like, hey, he took my hand and we started walking around. And, like, I see kids over here on the swing, just playing around or whatever. Walking around, it was, again, that Andromedan tilt. And I started seeing people like, oh, that's my star. I love her, whatever. People that I've seen in my life, people, I guess using me to clear people or mark people. Um, I saw my aunt and I looked right at her. So I'm looking right at you. And I kind of like, and I guess the Andromedan tilt, I tilt my head. It's like, this the Andromedan tilt, but yeah, when I tilt my head, like, hmm. Um, but yeah, I remember that. I remember having to go back. Um, Females that we've seen around here may or may not be there. I don't know if that's a dime or bird poop. That's why it keeps highlighting to me. I don't know. She is one of the biggest OnlyFans models, or was, or whatever. I don't know. I have not kept up. She's all over TikTok. Everybody knows Lamar, but I was right there, and I don't know if they saw me as this adult. Um, but very much wake up. It's the '90s, and we're in California. Uh, Crying in a bed. So our parents coming and getting the kids out, just getting the kids out, getting them out, getting them out, getting them out. So-called childhood, fucking, I don't know who I am to her, but she was there, and that's how I knew we were soulmates. I saw her in under, but we were just hanging out, over there, just swinging swing sets. I went back. There's a swing set. It's on the 8 route. Go there, just swinging again, making sure people drag their memories again. Grown ass men over there, just the park is completely abandoned. Like there ain't no fucking kids around there, nothing. I'm so uncomfortable around these fucking children. Um, out there just swinging. Um, and I remember as an adult, he said, "Where?" And he said that right in front of Ariana Grande. But anyways, I remember that, and there's the log that I was sitting on. And my dad's like, "Okay, we sit right here. We just wait." All right, just sitting. But before he walks me over to that log, I remember making that eye contact with Jeff Epstein, and I look at him. I don't know if I did a tilt, and I'm like, and I literally like, I don't know, really cool abilities that I just did right there. It's him. I don't think I said I channeled it. My dad was right there, looked at him too. Like, hey babe, go sit over there for a second. Okay, dad. Um, Interaction right in front of me. I'm just in there, right in front of me, just mind my business, playing in the dirt. I guess I was scrabbing, doing something, not realizing that, I was kind of just, scripting things right in front of me. And I look up, and Jeff Epstein, this pipsqueak little bitch, just short. And I don't like audibly remember hearing the conversation, but I read the body language again. This kid just observed. Um, Jeff's trying to do all this, try to talk my way out of shit. My dad's like, and I just see boom, a flashing white light, just a flash, and kind of like, now, wow, my mom uncloaks right there. Again, my dad, like kind of just, and then I see, I don't know, my mama pulled the trigger, my dad, but again, he was still standing, but one of them went down. Um, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people play people like who all sit there and light them up. Okay, how many people are playing here? Boom, 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 boom. Why are you still standing? Like, how many bodies are dropping around you? Um, and I started like, wow, fucking just inquisitive, just watching. Like that was cool. Um, and then I look over and I see who my evil soulmate. I see her and I remember as a kid. I'm like, I see her as an adult though. And again, I don't know how she saw me, but I saw her as an adult. And I was like, I'm gonna marry her one day. And then I remember waking up and then going back to my life, whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't know. I was very much a child in that. And either she cloaked like an adult or was using tech or whatever, but I saw a grown woman. And I'm like, I'm gonna marry her one day. And then just gone. Um, whatever reason. This is probably why I've always had a thing for older women. Um, right there. But yeah. So when I say I saw who I saw, my brother was with my mom. I was very much, as a kid, yeah, my dad was a hard ass, but my mom was very much a nurturer. But I was definitely, I would say in those moments, I was more attached to my dad, and my brothers were more to my mom. This is so I'm born yet. It was very much 90s. It gruesome too, some of the 90s. Myself, like, I don't know how he doesn't remember this. I remember, and it was confirmed by like my star family. I remember looking out our window as a kid and like, wow, like there was like a 7-Eleven at the bottom of this hill where we lived. And whatever, for whatever reason, I'm like, oh my God, that place getting robbed right now. And they must have heard it because he started seeing people slowly driving off or whatever. There was a robbery going on. But I remember just like, wow. Just like, I remember like, wow, there's a robbery going on. But yeah, we did, I mean, for many reasons, but one of the reasons was to let them know how separated we were from them and have them say it out loud and do all this. You run your mouth, talk that reckless shit, all of it. Yes, 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 because that shows how much we're not within your business, whatever you were a part of, all this other shit. So they just kept scripting. people, making these deals, try to do this, and give them some sort of cover. But yeah, those relatives were the biggest peddlers of children and child exploitation material in existence. At the time when I was 5, Eastern Seaboard. That's why, never spent much time with them. And if we did, always around our grandparents and our star family and putting us in portals and all these other things. I was born on Guyana, but I was very much raised in Andromeda. So these people could not get out. They were already ran to Guyana for protection, right? Guyana is known for sorcery, magic, um, and then all these planetary systems and all this shit back to 0 point over there, 1 degree off. So they ran to Oklahoma to try to have that protection of these two families, my dad's side and my mom's side. Again, they don't even didn't tell people about me until they realized I was a guy. Like, no, 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 no. We're not gonna backtrack now. Um, Make sure I won nothing. Wasn't invited to nothing. They actually, for my high school graduation, went to my graduation dinner without me. That's the level of love and respect. Um, the other family just didn't even show up. But my dad's family, they went to my graduation dinner without me. Went with other people, but not with me. To my graduation dinner. You know, can't make this shit up. It's my fucking life. I was sad, but I was 18-year-old child. I'm a very much grown ass adult now. Um, Accept the terms of your disrespect. But yeah, my parents popped the original Jeff Epstein. Ghislaine Maxwell's daughter was planted in my life at 18. Again, that stupid see, I should plant them in your life. They're your proxies, plant them. And hopefully you have a kid with them, so maybe we can take that. You got me fucked up. Um, if he ever finds out, if he ever finds out, I've been told him I found out. I know everything. That's why we just encrypted everything so we don't get overwhelmed in our neurodivergent minds. We don't get overwhelmed. And cool, when it's time to release it, then that means enough people are able to handle and ground the information that we're dropping. I am very much authorized to kill for national security. So for y'all to still keep doing this shit like I'm just some random, it's funny. And I know you do. And I know the mirror you still see of me. Um, just let you play into your own fucking illusion of who you truly believed me to be. I was never somebody that would just, call. If I called and asked for something, it's because I needed it. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'll go out there and grind in the pits and make my own shit. I don't need a favor. I don't want the conditions of your money. None of this. All this. I don't want it. Um, there's conditions to everything. That's one thing that these motherfuckers didn't know with these two families, right? They put conditions on everything. They always in cap, but I'm telling you, dumb fucking idiots in a specific way. But it's not like everybody didn't have. If you didn't, you really just fucked yourself over. Just everywhere you go, just blowing up in your face. Um, there's always contingents. Um, just through the math and being a logistician, I was able to reverse engineer the trafficking ring and just took that shit over and then put my people there. Everywhere you try to bust, 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 you guys keep running here, hoping to be sold off. So much chaos they caused. And my family, my parents, my siblings, so much intentional chaos that they orchestrated, they should have already known this is the backfire for that. We're always a happy family until the lies. And then we were getting blamed for the shit they were doing. So don't think we will ever forget that. My whole family, we're a bunch of honey traps. If you believed for a second that any of us could have ever been part of it, I've set up so many boards on you just to break your heart again. Instead of just getting to know a person and just observing, you know, these people show you are who you are no matter where you go. You're loud, obnoxious, disrespectful, and entitled. That's where you are no matter where you go. If you don't like the fact the world's not pandering to you, but you've done nothing to contribute to the evolution of society, uh, that's exactly what I make sure is mirrored back. And anybody still trying to play cool and friendly with them, again, like you told on your own networks, your little, hey, I know this and got this. Let you know we got all the dirt on everybody. So any deals you're making, understand everybody's either a Fed or an informant. I already said that shit. Cleared my people up. I'm like, wait a minute, no, somebody, nope, nope, bye, bye, bye. Um, who the fuck expects a favor to find somebody's missing kid? I just haven't been in the right place at the right time. And then I do the work, and you want to take credit for you? Go fuck yourself. Keep printing my goddamn money.